Do not be anxious for your life. This is how I'm beginning today, and we'll see where that takes us. Originally today I did a reading on the finances. It was a complex but good reading. And to my biggest disappointment, as I was compiling all parts together and I was ready to post it, I realized that there was no sound. So I don't know what happened. Maybe it was not the time to hear that message for somebody. I'm not sure. Or something was interfering with that message needing, to come out. I'm uncertain, but I was channeling. I was getting intuitive messages, and this is something that you cannot duplicate. So now I feel called to do a reading again. I don't know if it's going to be about finances, but we will see. By the title of this message, you will know the theme that developed later on through the cards. And before I start, I wanted to welcome each and every one of you guys to Here for a Reason channel. My name is Susanna, and each and every one of you are welcome. And I want to ask you to subscribe, to share the message. If you feel like somebody can benefit from it, like, comment, let me know what's going on your journey, because it helps me stay motivated to bring the messages into the world, to connect with you guys, grow my channel, and bring wonderful messages from the divine alongside sharing my personal story, with this main intention that as many people of this world awaken to transformation of their personal life and realizing that they do have that power, and you are one of them too, because I do believe if that message found you, especially if you've never met me before, that there is a reason to that you found this channel for a reason, you found this message for a reason, or any other messages. So, and if you think that somebody can benefit from the messages being brought through my channel, through me, from the divine, please feel free to share. Okay? Yes, you guys, I am here to remind you that you are that powerful, that you have everything inside of you in order to create the life of your dreams. And I'm not here to give you like false promises. Like, it takes a lot of work. It requires time. It requires patience. But at the end of the day, you are that powerful that you can change your life. Look, King of Pentacles. Beautiful, beautiful, grounded, abundant, calm, present, knowing his worth, king. And King of Swords, a King of Swords, it's Queen of Swords. A Queen of Swords or King of Swords, it doesn't matter. But this is the king, or this is the queen who's been through the ringer, but who has learned to speak their truth, who has learned to stay in their truth and speak their truth as well. Maybe that's you, or maybe that is something that you need to do. Yeah. I'm trying to understand the theme of this reading. You definitely have been hurt, but let's see. Creator, what is the theme of this reading? What are we bringing to this viewer? What are we bringing to the viewer today? Too many. Yes, Queen of Pentacles. It's going to be about money reading. Awesome. I love it. I love it. I love it. I love it. You know why? Because if this message that did not get the sound was not meant to happen, then maybe this one is meant to happen even better than the previous one. So let's see. This is you. This is where you are going towards to. This is you already existing in another timeline. And this is me coming to you saying that yes, you can live an abundant, beautiful, prosperous, healthy, beautiful life. Because Queen of Pentacles, not only she is, and even if you're a man, this queen's still applicable to you. It's energy. It's not gender specific. So apply it how it resonates, okay? And this queen, she's grounded. She knows her worth. She's abundant as fuck, but not only in material wealth, but in all other wealth that cannot be bought for money, which is health, which is family love, which is family connection, which is family relationship, which is family warmth and unconditional love, friendships, community. Those are the things that cannot be bought with money. Love cannot be bought with money. Money is wonderful. Money can give you a lot of things and freedom and experiences that without them you cannot experience. But love, health, friendship, aligned community, purpose, this is not something that you can buy with money. And you're finally stepping into that energy of realizing that money is not everything. Money is important because we live in a 3D reality where money is considered a value for now. But you are finally coming to that realization that money is not everything. And you are already existing in a different timeline as this Queen of Pentacles who has it all. You have the money, you have the friends, you have the family, you have the romance, relationship, the romantic partner, I mean, husband, wife, partner, however. You have it all. You're grounded and you're a single parent. Most of you guys, Queen of Pentacles is a single parent. Okay. All right. Okay, let's keep going. Creator, what would you like this collective to know about their relationship with money? What is going on? What is going on? You will be celebrating something, guys. You will be celebrating a win or like, I don't know, a windfall or something. I just heard a windfall and this is not my vocabulary. So this is how I know that it was intuitive hint. Okay. You're gonna celebrate something like, I don't know, maybe an unexpected amount of money coming your way. Let's see. Let's keep asking. Why 3 of Cups? Because you're ending a cycle of something. You're ending a cycle of something. This is the cycle complete. Are you quitting a job? Are you quitting a job and you're having a new endeavor that might require you to get promoted and you're moving? Like, literal movement, literal travel. Are you celebrating that with your friends that you got like an offer or a career, like a promotion or maybe not a promotion, maybe you just got like headhunted to get an offer from another country or another state, and this is a good change because with the World card, you're coming to a completion of a cycle in your life. And you are becoming this new version of you who knows that you're whole, who knows that you are complete, who knows that you are worthy of having it all. And I'm telling you, some of you guys are relocating. This is you have a passionate new beginning, and passionate new beginning in this particular case, doing something that you're passionate about, that you're passionate for. This is wonderful. And I'm telling you, some of you guys are celebrating with your friends because you're relocating, different state, different province, different city, maybe even, but I feel more than anything, different country, different continent. It's massive, something massive. You're closing out the cycles and you're opening new cycles. Ooh, I'm having chills. Guys, this is amazing. This is amazing. Yes, guys, you're closing the cycles of worrying about money, of being fearful about money, of being, not having enough. And guys, I can relate to that, like as a Queen of Pentacles, as a single parent, very, like, not everyone, of course, but most of the single parents are having a lot of financial uncertainty and fear around what's tomorrow, right? Like, how are you going to provide? How are you going to support your child, support yourself, that you have enough, that you have everything that you and your child need. I understand, but those days are over. Those days are over. Those days are over. You are entering something new. You're entering a new era. Okay, I have a flipper here that is hiding, so I'm not going to take it then. If it's hiding, then I'm not going to take it. It will come out eventually. Okay, what is this Ace of Wands, Creator? What is this Ace of Wands about? New passion and beginning. What is this about? In career, in money? What is it? Ooh, guys, Ten of Pentacles. This is one of my favorite cards in tarot. This is the card of spiritual, financial, and wealth abundance all together. Why is it my favorite card? Because it's not only about financial wealth, it's not only about the wealth in terms of your health, your friendships, your family relationships, like how close you are with your family, with your friends, with your community, living in your purpose, but also spiritual wealth, because not only you are having it all on earth, but you are equally connected to the divine realm, to God, to creation, to all that is. You probably went through spiritual awakening, or you're about to, but this is your, like, this Queen of Pentacles is someone who is living the life of a 10 of Pentacles, embodying the Queen of Pentacles character, identity. This is you in another timeline that you are raising your vibration to live in. This is you already living that happy life, who has it all. Look at that. Look, they have, like, it's they're growing a garden. They, you have a partner, you have a husband or a wife, you definitely with children, maybe you have some animals, and your community is strong and aligned with amazing power, with amazing powerful connections in terms of friendships that are true to your heart, true aligned friendships and connections. This is beautiful. Okay, okay. How is the viewer getting to that 10 of Pentacles? Hermit. Ah, okay, I knew it. That's oh my God, sorry guys. This is beautiful. So in that previous reading that didn't work out, the Chariot, and in that particular moment, like, what I got from that card, it was that you left something behind. You either left a job, you left a city, you left a person, you left a career behind to pursue your true passion, your dream, your true calling that is calling your heart too, so that is incredible, because without you leaving something behind, you cannot have a new, like, you need to free up space in order for something new to enter. You always need to free up space for something, to come in. So something old has to come, and this is you leaving something behind. I don't know what you're leaving behind. You let me know, okay? But there there was a moment, or there is a moment, because I'm kind of like rewinding back from that timeline where you already have it all. How did you get there, right? Because that was my question. How did you get there? And how you got there, you did spend some time with yourself. You did do the inner work. And if you haven't, that's what you need to do. Because without that inner work, without spending time with yourself, understanding what you want from life, understanding where you want to go from life. Look at this Hermit's lantern. Like, you are trying to understand where your path is taking you, like where this lantern is illuminating the path. You know what I mean? And yes, you can see only one step ahead, but you're taking that step one foot at a time. Okay, let's see. What does the viewer need to know how to get to the 10 of Pentacles life timeline? Oh my God. What you need to know is that you're supported, that you're a superstar who is supported, okay? You are supported. You are the beautiful spark of the divine who is never alone, and whatever you put your mind to, you will be supported. You are always supported, and you need to understand that you are not alone, and this is the time for you to lean on your faith and this solid foundation of knowing that there is a whole gang of angels of the highest good and compassion supporting you, guiding you, protecting you, loving you, hugging you, you know? the lovers, you know. I don't know what happened with my voice. You know what I think, guys? That for some of you guys, that new endeavor will bring you a new relationship. I feel like that new endeavor, that Ace of Wands, passionate new beginning for your true calling after you left something behind, is gonna introduce you to your new partner that you haven't met yet, that you will meet, and this is with whom you will create that beautiful 10 of Pentacles community moment, life, not just moment, a life together. Okay, I'm not gonna go into the lovers right now, but I want to keep on going. What does the creator, what does the viewer need to know about how to get to the 10 of Pentacles? What do they need to do? Who do they need to become? Or what do they need to know in general? Yeah, have determination. Have that confidence and determination in what you want from your life. That determination of an emperor who knows who he is or she is. This is the divine masculine. So masculine is doing. So you need to take some action. Okay? But you are already taking action. I see it. I see it that you're leaving something behind. And if you didn't leave something behind, this is a call for action. And I'm not inviting you to leave anything or anyone behind. I'm just saying that the cards are guiding you towards leaving some old ways of living, old ways of thinking, or even physical places. And sometimes people too, to have that determination. If you know what you want, if you know what is your calling, if you know what you should do, if you know what your dream is, you know what I mean? Have that determination of an emperor in knowing that everything is always working out in your favor. If you have finally come to that understanding of yourself, like to a level, to such a deep level, after, you know, spending the time alone, spending the time in solitude, trying to understand yourself, trying to do, well, not trying, doing the inner work in order to understand yourself and understand what are your talents, what are your superpowers, what are you here for, what is going on, you know, what do you want to pursue for your life, how do you want to live your life going forward, you know what I mean? All that juiciness, all that goodness. And you know, what do you want to do for life, how do you want to live your life, you know, going forward. What is going on in the money? What is going on in the money sphere? No, that's not the right question. I'm sorry. So we have an emperor. What would you like to suggest for the viewer so they can come to their 10 of Pentacles moment timeline? What would you like to recommend for the viewer to make their 10 of Pentacles happen? What would you like to recommend? Emperor. Oh, okay. I just heard. I already told you. Okay. So determination, faith, groundedness. Okay. It is coming. Do they need to do anything? Do they need to do anything? Because you asked for action. What do they need to do? Strength. Strength. Have faith. Have faith. You know what I'm getting from this card is that you need to tame your fears. You need to tame that beast of fear and befriend it. Befriend your fear. Befriend the fear in general. Befriend the limiting beliefs. Befriend the fear in general. Befriend that motherfucking beast. Befriend it. Don't be fearful of it. Befriend it. Stop running away from your fears and look it in the eyes and say, I see you, but you are not having any control over me, okay? Ace of Cups. New partnerships, guys. New partnerships are entering your life, which is beautiful. And again, I feel a little bit of the love energy there. Maybe your new business partner will become your romantic partner later on. But this is like literally for one or three people out there. But it can be. It can be. It is for somebody for sure, but it's not for the large collective there. Ace of Cups. Ace of Cups is that you are manifesting partnership. It can be a partnership in your business, or it can be an alliance, that somebody noticed you and they made you an offer and about for an opportunity because they recognized your talent. And this is about partnering with someone. It can be like a one-time endeavor. It can be like for a business. It can be whatever it is, but an opportunity is coming from another being, like in a form of offer or a partnership offer, or a person who would want a partnership with you because they see something about you. That's beautiful. It's a new beginning. Aces are about new beginning. So it is someone new. You don't know that person or people or company. Doesn't have to be only like individual. It can be a company. It can be, I don't know, let's say a good example. If you are on social media, and you have been growing and growing and growing your social media presence, and out of the blue, when you least expect, you get like someone with an authority as well, with social media presence or presence in general, like having a podcast and something like that, and inviting you to it, just an example. Also possible. Everything is possible. Okay. Look in the eyes to your fears. Okay. So tame the fears. Okay. Tame that beast. Befriend it. Okay. It's not to be feared. Befriend it. Okay. It just wants to be seen. It just wants to be acknowledged. That's okay. Okay. So befriend that fear. Tame it. And remember that you are in control. Okay. Anything else, Greta, about the financial abundance and wealth in general? Is there anything else you would like to say as suggestion, recommendation? I think Creator wants me to keep that reading short, because that is not something I like to do. Queen of Cups. Be in control of your emotions. And also listen to your intuition. More than anything, this is the queen who is in tune with her emotions and her intuition. So always, when there are decisions to be made, where there is something that you need to make, where there are decisions to be made, but also where there are new people, and as I said, community, people, work, community, like something where there are like gatherings of people, or other people's like are, gathering in groups, like even if it's just 3 of people, community or work, even if you have an offer, always use your intuition. Okay, use your internal compass. The flipper showed up. Use your internal compass to see how your body reacts to that offer, to that opportunity. Does it feel aligned? Does it feel misaligned? Okay, always listen to your intuition. And that is the flipper that flipped like how many minutes ago, and I just see it now. The Fool. You're taking a leap of faith in you. Take a leap of faith in you. But if there is an offer, always use your internal compass to listen to your intuition, but not to fear, though. Again, there is a big difference between your intuition and fear. Intuition is quiet, it's whispers, and fear is loud. That's, it took me a while to actually understand that, but if to summarize how to differentiate fear and intuition is super quiet. It's quiet, whisper. It doesn't need to force anything. But fear is loud. It's anxiety. It's anxiousness. Your body starts to go like in panic mode. This is not intuition. This is fear. Intuition is just quietly whispering or something. Just like, hey, maybe that's not something you should consider as an offer. Or maybe that's what you should pursue, when it comes to offers. Guys, your cups will be filled. Look at that. 9 of Cups. Nine of Cups. Beautiful, beautiful. Okay, let's wrap it up. Creation, what would you like to say to the viewer? What would you like to say to the viewer about their life? Not just finances, in general. What would you like to tell? Page of Wands. Okay, guys, I can say that I can relate to that. We need to have more fun in our life. We need to have more youthful spark that ignites us from within. Act a little bit, like a teenager, not irresponsibly, but, allow yourself to be in this youthful energy of enthusiasm and excitement, like whatever leads you up. Allow yourself to go have fun if you want, of course, but sometimes we need to force ourselves to actually have fun, because life is not just about like serious stuff. It's actually, spirit is always like trying to teach us that we all need to have more fun. Okay. Okay, anything else? What would you like to recommend? So have more fun. Allow yourself more fire and passion in your life, okay? Not reckless, not irresponsible, but more fun. Like more spark, more excitement. You need more excitement. Four of Swords, you need to rest, which is funny. Because I'm like, you just had to have fun. And by fun, you would imagine like, oh, go have like a night out and something. And that is already like a sleepless night. And then it's asking you to rest. That's kind of funny. But I get it. Your sleep routine may be out of whack. Mine is. So I am going to finish that reading. Probably I will post it even tomorrow because I'm going to go to sleep. It's late. Well, it's not that late, but it is late for me and I feel tired and I want to go to sleep. So maybe you need to address a sleep routine for you as well. You need to rest, okay? Because something big is coming and you need to be prepared for that, okay? Okay, anything else? I feel like that message is for me too, and I'm sitting here and pretending like it's not. Okay. Woohoo! That is a yes from universe. First of all, I got my confirmation that that message about resting is for me too. But aside from my personal resonance with that reading, I have to say, Creator is telling you yes. Yes to your dreams. Yes to your desires. Yes to everything that you desire that is of the highest good of you, of your family, and of all. Creator is saying yes to you, to your dreams. So keep dreaming big, keep being as delusional as you can be. The Sun card is the card of happiness, the card of light, the card of being like blissful, joyful, happy, whole, feeling whole, being complete, knowing that you're good. You're good. You're having a wonderful life. You're about to have a wonderful... I'm not saying that you don't have a good life, but what I'm saying is that your life is about to get even better, better on so many levels in every area of your life. You know what I hear from the Six of Cups here? That the moment when you step in that timeline of embodying Queen of Pentacles and the Ten of Pentacles, happiness, wealth, and getting it all, basically, like getting all your dreams fulfilled, you will be looking to that moment that you are in now with a little bit of nostalgia, because things were more simple in some levels, or you will look back at the version of you with this nostalgic kind of like, that's so interesting that I was that person, who was fearful, who was worried, who was going through all of that, and now I'm so proud of myself that I am who I am today. It's not a negative nostalgia. I think it will be like more this nostalgic moment that you will be sitting drinking yummy coffee, or or maybe like a mocktail or a cocktail on a beach somewhere in Bahamas or Maldives or whatever, and you'll be just like reminiscing a little bit, but in a good way, like with the smile on your face and saying, like an X amount of years ago, I was that person who was in that energy of Five of Pentacles, which is fear and worries about the finances, of what's going to happen, who is going to happen. Rightfully so, but you would be smiling, like reminiscing on those moments, smiling and being grateful that you didn't give up, being grateful that you kept on having faith, that you kept on going towards what you truly want and desire for your life. Not at the cost of anything else in your life, but actually finding the balance for everything, for making money, time for your family, to spend some quality time, and also, which is extremely important, living in your purpose, living in your mission, okay? For the highest good of all, which is very important, okay? Because your mission needs to be, like, it will never be something for just you. If you truly live in your mission, it will always be the embodiment of living, you know, in the energy of doing something good that you benefit from, your loved ones benefit from, and the collective. The collective has to benefit because we are all one, you know, and everything has to be of the highest good of all. Not just you, because you're a part of all, and everyone around you have to benefit from your gift too, okay? It's not just about you. I hope it makes sense. Okay, you know what? Lovers wanted to come out, but, ooh, okay. You know what? I want to take all those beautiful cards because I have only one deck right now in my hands. So I'm going to put all those cards back and I will ask, what else do we need to know? Because I thought this reading is going to be short, but we're already at 30 minutes. Guys, I don't know. This is something that I never was good at, and I don't want to be good at it, to be honest. Because goodness cannot be summarized. But I remember even in high school, like when there was like time to summarize something, like write an essay, my essay, yeah, they were like supposed to be, I don't know, half of the page, like summarize whatever, like a text, right? Or something with that we wrote or that we read. The summary was supposed to be like half of the page. My summaries were 3 pages. I would literally like tell the whole story that the book or the poem was telling us about. I'm like, I don't know how to summarize. I don't know. I still don't know. But I think goodness requires details. So, okay, I'm shuffling. That's why I'm not telling you anything. There you go. Let's see. Okay, one more. Okay. Ooh, guys, I'm telling you, the seeds that you plant today will sprout and they will bring a beautiful, beautiful harvest. Okay, Creator, what is the outcome? Hold on. What is the outcome for this collective? What is the outcome for their life? What would you like to tell them as an outcome for their life? Hold on. Give me 1 second. Sorry, guys. You need to rest. You need to listen to your intuition. I'm getting a double confirmation here. Hierophant wants to come out like 3 times now. Okay. You're walking away from something. I'm telling you guys. I don't know what it is that you're walking away from, but you're definitely walking away from something. Moving away from it. Yeah, you're standing in your truth. Okay. Creator, what is the outcome for this collective? For their life. Okay. What is the outcome for this collective? Hold on. Okay, let's go. Okay. Okay, I don't know why I'm becoming anxious all of a sudden. Okay, what is the outcome for this collective? As you grow, as you become more successful, you will have people who are jealous of you. So nothing to be fearful of. Just be ready, okay? And there is a powerful practice that you can do, just saying that all the energy that of the low vibration sent my way, I send it back to the sender. It's very powerful. It's very powerful. You don't have to take that energy. Or I've seen other people saying, like, all the energy that, like, regardless whether it's positive or negative, all the energy that is coming my way, I transmute and alchemize into my personal power. You can do that too. I tried it, but somehow sending like the low vibration energy, sending back to the sender works much better for me to offload me of any energy that is not mine. Yeah, guys, it's just to be mindful of. That's all. You're standing in your truth. You're speaking your truth. Make sure while you are growing your business or while you are expanding in this new role that you're taking on, and yeah, that Ace of Pentacles, that new beginning, that new opportunity that is given to you, make sure that you have a healthy balance between personal life and between that endeavor. Okay, make sure that you do not like allocate your entire time to just that idea and business. Okay, make sure that you balance so you don't have to like juggle all those responsibilities, family and everything. Okay, make sure that like a healthy balance is created in all of that, especially in the very beginning. Okay. Okay, Creator, what do you want? Can I get like an uplifting message, please? Can I get an uplifting message, please? Motivational message, please, for the viewer, for this collective who's viewing me right now. Uplifting. Is it uplifting enough? For those of you who want love, you will be presented with choices in love. So choose wisely. And I am telling you, for those like 1 or 3 people who are starting something new, like a new job or a new business, and you will get new offers. Some of you guys will get in a romantic relationship at the same time. So you will get it all pretty much at the same time. I'm telling you, it's not for everyone, but for a lot. That part, like that you will get it all at the same time, that you will get like the the job of your dreams or the calling. And then if you're single, you will not be single anymore pretty much at the same time, which is kind of cool. I like it. Yeah, Queen of Pentacles, that's you. Okay. Uplifting message as an outcome. Uplifting motivational message as an outcome, please. Uplifting message. Yeah, new beginnings, guys. New beginnings, Ace of Pentacles. New beginnings are presented to you. New beginnings are being presented to you, and it does look like they're going to be presented to you very, very soon, which is amazing, which is beautiful. What is the final message you would like this viewer to know about their life? What would you like them to know? Stand your ground. Whatever it is your dream, don't listen to naysayers. Stand your ground in whatever it is that you put your mind to, that is your dream, like truly, that you feel it's your dream, it's your true calling. Don't listen to the naysayers, because they are projecting their own fears onto you because they haven't pursued their dreams. They're trying to project. And a lot of it is done, a lot of all those projections are done not from malintent, technically, but they don't even realize what they're doing by kind of like, cautioning you, saying like, what do you think you're doing? Like, this is reckless. This is, this is not safe. It's not a safe option. It's too risky. It's too this and that. And I'm telling you, it can be your friends, by the way. It can be your family, especially. That's what I'm picking on. Like, they are doing it not because they don't love you, not because they don't want good for you, but just simply because they are projecting their own fears from their life that they would not have the audacity to risk for. They're projecting it onto you, okay? But there will be those people who will try to talk you out of something just because they're jealous. Sometimes that can be too. But that is already malintent, but I hope it's not the case. But I was just, talking about the family members, because sometimes they're just trying to warn you because they love you. And this is like, making you fearful is the way of them showing your love. It's not their fault. They've been conditioned that. And also, they've been taught that staying in, safety zone is the best choice, like no risk, nothing. which is understandable, but you need to listen to your own heart, okay? Listen to your own heart, listen to your own intuition. And if you have put your mind into something that you truly know that it is for you, it is your calling, it is something that you truly want to be doing and aligned with, then stand your ground, okay? Creator, anything else you would like to suggest for this viewer? Anything else? Any suggestions? Suggestions for the viewer? I don't even know what came out, so I'll see. Don't make irrational decisions, okay? Don't make irrational decisions on even like on that opportunity that is coming your way. Don't make irrational decisions. And the 10 of Wands here is about responsibilities that you carry. And there are certain responsibilities that you carry that you can let go of because it's not even necessary. Just quick note there. Okay, I'll put them back. Okay, I want a good motivational message, parting message, motivation, please. I think the message is very clear, so I don't need to keep on going, and we're at the 41 minute already. I want a good inspiration, please. Thank you. Inspirational message. Inspirational message for the viewer, please. Inspirational. Do not be fearful. Oh my God. You remember how I started this reading, guys? I forgot, and now I remembered. Thank you. I'm having goosebumps. I'm having full body chills right now, guys. Do you remember how I started this reading? And this is how I'm going to end it. Do not be anxious for your life. Do not be anxious for your life. Because you are exactly where you need to be. You are heading exactly where you're supposed to go. You are being guided. You are never alone. You are being supported. You are being protected by so many beautiful angels. And if you need extra protection, call upon Archangel Michael and ask for protection. Archangel Michael is omnipresent, meaning that he can be with you, with me, with all the population of Earth at the same time. You are not bothering anyone. You are not bothering no one of your angels. Like, trust me, none of your angels that you call upon and ask for help will be like, Ryan, can you believe that girl or guy, like, they have the audacity to call for my help and I'm already working overtime here? Like, no, thank you. Do you think they do that? No, they're sitting and waiting actually for all of us to call upon them. They're excited. They're excited for us to call upon their help because they're sitting there and nobody is asking for their help because everybody is because we've been told that the spirit realm has been, too busy. And we're bothering them by asking to help us humans. So your angels are gonna actually be very excited to help you. But you need to give them permission because you have free will. Without you giving them permission to help you, they cannot help you, okay? I mean, they will still guide you, but not like in the ways that you actually are going to ask for help. Like if you're asking for protection, then ask for protection, regardless of the fact that you're already like protected by trillions of angels. You're never alone. You're always supported. But if you feel like it will give you more peace of mind to ask for extra protection, then go for it. Ask for protection, ask for guidance, ask for direction, ask for advice, ask for support. And it will come in the ways that you never expect, guys. It will come in the ways that you never expect. It's not going to be like, you're walking, you're sitting home watching TV and all of a sudden Archangel Michael comes to you and being like, okay, so take a piece of paper and a pen and write it down. No, it will come through a form of you stumbling upon a reel, you stumbling upon a video, you overhearing somebody talking about something that will be of benefit and of goodness to you. You will, something will be mentioned to you in a conversation like, hey, girl or guy, have you heard about this and that? Have you heard about this? you will be given a recommendation, and that recommendation will be the guidance. And as I say, it is 444 protection. You're protected, you're guided, you're supported. 444 is the angel of is the number of angel protection, guys. So you are protected. Speak to your guides, speak to your angels, speak to God, creation, all that is. This is all about that. Living the life on earth, doing the earthly things, but also the importance of staying connected to the Creator without the third parties, without the need to do any rituals. All you need to do is be willing to open your heart and just sit and talk with no specific prayer, and just talk as you would talk to your parent or to a good friend. Let's say if your parents were not that great in, being a good parent to you, which I'm very sorry for, but you know what I mean. It's talking to God is like talking to the person that you trust. Let's put it that way. You don't need a special prayer. You don't need a special set of words. You don't need to be fearful. I was so fucking fearful for so long because I've been taught, and keep in mind, guys, I'm not even religious. I never was religious. I'm not religious, and probably I'll never be religious. But even me, deep in generation, that was on the subconscious mind, that you need to do a prayer a specific way, that you need, that you're bothering the spirit realm if you're asking for help. We were taught to beg for help, and sit and wait for the Savior, which is not how it is in reality, guys, which is not truth. The truth is that you speak to God as you speak to the person that you trust the most. You don't beg for anything. You just say, I need your help. I need your help. Please help me. Or please guide me. I need your guidance. I feel lost. I feel foggy. Whatever you're going through, or just I want to share my happiness with you. Please share I want to express my gratitude for this beautiful moment. Please share it with me. It's not only about negative stuff, but I'm having full body gumps. I'm having full body chills, goosebumps. That's what I wanted to say. But because I'm speaking so fast, I combined those two words in one. In goosebumps into gumps. Apparently gumps. Maybe that's a new word. Anyway, guys, speak to Creator, speak to creation, speak to Source, universe, God, all that is, however you call that beautiful parent for all of us. Speak to your angels. They are surrounded. You can even ask for hey, angels, give me a physical sensation. I don't know, so you can feel a little bit tingly on your arm, on your left arm or whatever. Give me a sign that you're present with me, and ask for a sign. What is it going to be the sign, don't be ridiculous though, don't be don't allow your ego to manipulate you in those moments, okay? Because if you're gonna be oh, angels, if you're real and if you're really here, then present yourself to me with wings. And until you do present yourself in front of me in a human form with wings, I will not believe that you're here. Well, for some it will manifest, but for many it will not. I usually ask, give me, let me know in my body sensations that you're here, and usually I do have the chills and the tingling, feelings, and the the tickling feelings all over my body or in certain parts of my body especially if I ask them to hold my hands. I'm okay, make my hands hot. So I know that you're holding my hand, make my hands hot. And the centers of my palms become, yeah, they're now hot. I know they're here. I start feeling sensations in the center, of my palms, knowing that as if somebody is actually holding you in a way, but it's deeper. It's deeper sensations, It's very cool. And again, at the end of the day, it all that matters, if it gives you the comfort to know that angels are with you, then who fucking cares if you did feel sensations or not? If you believe in it, then you believe in it. If you're a skeptic and you want to try to find the reason how to prove it's not true, then this reading is not for you, then like I don't think that you would even stay that long in that reading if you didn't believe at least a fraction of the things that I'm talking about, you know. So anyway, guys, your future is beautiful. The life of your dreams is already existing. It is not somewhere in the long somewhere, God knows where. It's already there. It is just in a different dimension for now, which is like timeline, also known as, you already live that life. The future version of you already live that life in just a different dimension, like a different timeline, a different vibration, so to speak, that you have achieved by becoming that person who you want to become, by becoming that queen or king of pentacles who has it all. For not like begging for it, but having faith in yourself, knowing that you're worthy of it to begin with, knowing that you're worthy to be happy, knowing that you can have it all. You just need to be patient. You just need to do the work. You just need to understand that you're that powerful, that the quality of your thoughts, the quality of the words that you speak, the quality of your emotions will determine how fast you will elevate your vibration to match the frequency of that queen or king of pentacles, okay? But I'm telling you guys, right now you need to focus on balance in your life, okay? And staying grounded. I'm telling you, look at that. Like I just saw Emperor, and again the World card is coming out, and the Empress over here. There, people will be jealous of you, even your friends. But your intuition will speak louder than their words. So I'm not even worried about it. But the Empress wanted to be here. So you are that beautiful Empress. You're that beautiful Emperor. Divine Feminine, Divine Masculine. Beautiful. But again, emphasis on listen to your intuition, okay? Because High Priestess wanted to come out again. Listen to your intuition always. And this is the life that is waiting for you already. This life of happy life, of having it all. Yes, it is possible. Of having it all is already existing. Is already existing in a different timeline, that with your patience, determination, moments of surrender, actually not just moments, completely surrender and having faith that everything is coming your way, everything is gonna work out in your favor, how you are, you know, wanting or desiring, or even better. And why I said like partially surrender is like I meant stepping into your feminine. Not always, because sometimes you have to be operating from your masculine to take action. But then after you took action, you need to step into your feminine to be able to receive the fruits of your labor, okay? Like the fruits of your action, okay? So this is again temperance, the balance, the yin and the yang, the feminine and the masculine, the importance of you dancing in that energy of the feminine and the masculine, and understanding, like listening to your intuition. When is the right time to act? When is the right time to kind of like lean back and receive and just allow the universe to do its job? Get out of the fucking way. You know what I mean? Get out of the way and allow universe to do the magic for you. This is feminine, and just trusting, surrendering, and knowing that you took the action, you did your part, and now everything is out of your hands, out of your control, at least for a little while. And this is the moment of surrender. It took me a while to actually understand and kind of had that, you know, intuitive understanding, like, so when should I act? When should I just, okay, all right. I'm like, and you know, the easiest way for me to explain it to you is when you need to take an action, let's say, like launch something, like launch a program, launch a business or whatever, like this is something that you need to take care of, right? Like nobody will take care of it for you unless you delegate, but you know, it all depends which situation you're in. But something that you need to take physical action on, you know, like take an action. Or let's say you want to, like a good example comes, like if you are someone who doesn't have social media presence, but you want to launch like you're a yoga teacher per se. You're a yoga teacher. You don't have yet online presence, but you want to create eventually like a program, a course that you can sell to people who are interested in your energy, in in your teachings, and you're just sitting there and dreaming, right? And then this is the time for you to step in your masculine, to take action and start actually creating content of you, showing to people that you are a yoga teacher, that you are a good yoga teacher, or that you have something to offer to this world, and be consistent with that. That is the part that you need to take action on. But the rest is that the audience that it's going to reach, how many people it's going to reach, how many people will view it, how many people will like it, how many people will want to buy something later on. That is not your problem to deal with. That is where God, creator, all that is creation, is taken care of. Creator will bring your message to the right people that are aligned. Many of my messages, I don't even put like hashtags on probably 85% of my videos, unless it's the guided meditation. Most of my reels, most of my videos, like if you look at it, like they don't have a hashtag, because you know what? I was just like, it was, I don't know, for some reason it was like energy sucking out of me, like those hashtags things. And I'm just like, no, every single time I post something, I'm like setting an intention, like that God creation, all that is bringing the message that I am posting to the right people at the right time, which is more important too, which is very important, at the right time for them to hear that message when they need to hear it the most. And if it's going to be 5 people, then only 5 people needed to hear my message. It took a while for me to make my peace with that, like it's not even me, it's my ego, to make my peace with the fact that sometimes some videos will have only 5 views, no likes, or let's say 1 like. And then it took me a while to actually understand, no, hold on, you got 5 views, you got 1 like per se, and that tells me that it makes my heart sing, because I will know that there is 1 person in the world who found my message beneficial to in their life, so they can change something about their life. And it's going to be like a ripple effect, that if they change something about their life, then people in their life will start changing too, for the best. You know what I mean? It's a lot of dancing with your ego over there, and a lot of ego deaths that we all need to go through, and again, guys, for those of you who are entering like into the new era where you will be getting a lot more money, like that you earn, please ask your spirit guides, guardian angels, to keep you humble, to keep you at bay. You know what I mean? To not allow your ego convince you that you're better than anybody else just because you're making way more money and that you have more things, material things. It doesn't make you better than anybody. And it doesn't make people better than you. Everybody is one, everybody is equal. So please always ask for your spirit guides, your guardian angels and archangels and God, creation, all that is. As you grow, some of you become famous, I'm telling you, some of you will become famous. And as you grow in the sphere that you are, you chose to grow, that is your true calling, and you start to make more money, you start to get the momentum, and you start to get more people to recognize you or to know you in your field or worldwide, like for those of you who become famous, ask from God to help you stay humble. Okay? To stay humble, to stay, heart-centered, to not allow your ego to convince you that you are better than anyone. Okay? To not to not allow the society to corrupt you as well. You know what I mean? Very often what happens is that they come from nothing, all of a sudden they become famous, and all of a sudden they think that everybody else is like a pile of shit, and they are the queen and the king over there, It's not how people should operate. We're all one. We should treat each other with love and respect. We should treat each other with dignity. Okay, we should treat each other like equals, because we are equals. It doesn't matter how much money each of us are making. Equals. We are souls that come from one source. Okay, and we're all here on a journey of learning, growing, expanding, and we're here for different reasons, but we're all here for a reason. So don't be anxious for your life. I'm wrapping it up because it's been an hour. Oh my God. I'm wishing you all the best. And guys, please, if you find this message helpful, please feel free to share it with a friend. Like, comment, subscribe. I'm curious to hear your story. Okay, so let me know how it resonated. If it did, if it did not, then maybe next message will. I'm wishing you all the best, and many blessings to you and your loved ones. Bye.